Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 748. Or me, Mystic MLD. I'm going to be going live and telling you guys a little bit of my conspiracy theories as to what I think is going to happen, because this entire clown show is falling apart. And I just want to show you guys the mask of politics and how it's all fake. It's all all right. And you're going to see how it's just all big ruse. It's all a big scam. And at the end of the day, all they want to do is financially drain the American people via taxation. And yeah. So real quick shout out to Dr. B in the house. 40 months. He's been a member for 40 months. He says rumors are spreading that he became very sick quickly and may not make it long, which means Kamala could be the president sooner if he passes. You are correct. We're going to break that down. And I'm glad you're here, Dr. B, because I have taken so many fat burning stimulants this morning. I may die on today's live stream. So in the meantime,
hey guys, what's up?
Don't forget, we got the Masculine Empowerment Network coming to you live on August 1st. Stay tuned. Take a look right here.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, MLD, and I'm back today with a special message for you. But before I get going, I just want to ask you one quick question. Are you ready for a massive change in your life? Right now, looking at the state of the world, I'm happy to say that we are making progress. I believe that we are winning the culture war, and I do believe that there are greener pastures ahead, despite all of the propaganda that is designed to make you feel disenfranchised and, quite frankly, black-pilled. The elites and the people who are controlling the world are absolutely losing ground to men like us who desire quality life, to be free, and to have choice in our dating, relationships, financial success, and so much more. And I want to make the opportunity available for you to get your piece of the pie. And that's why I'm here to talk to you once again about the Masculine Empowerment Network. Starting on August 1st, we are beginning enrollment for the 2024 calendar year. And this is my personal community that is dedicated to elevating your life in 4 aspects that I believe are the most important for men: money, muscles, game, and frame. This network has been operational since 2019, and our members have exceeded over 10,000 men across the globe. And we are only growing stronger and better every single year. As you know, I recently took a little bit of a break from YouTube, but I was offline training my elite group of members in my community. And I'm back now with a refined approach, re-energized and ready to attack and help give you the life that you want. The Masculine Empowerment Network is a 3-part program. And I'm happy to say this time I'm going to be introducing my first ever total dating mastery hybrid course, which is a culmination of all of my previous courses, including body language mastery, SALT, the dark pass, and pandemic pickup. This course is engineered to help you master text message game, online dating apps, cold approach, vetting a woman, helping put her on your rotation, or vetting her to be your girlfriend and or wife. This is a gigantic value that I've been putting together for the longest time, and I'm putting the best pieces from all my courses in this hybrid course that is aimed to make you walk away from all of your dating troubles for the rest of your life. The second part of the Masculine Empowerment Network is our live webinar training. Starting on August 12th, we will be engaging in 20 webinars, which each have no time limit, which is going to be led by me and my team of men from the Masculine Empowerment Network, talking to you about the core fundamentals of money, muscles, game, and frame to help you maximize your potential as a man, so you no longer have to feel defeated, depressed, alone, unworthy, and plagued with tons of negative thoughts. These will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern and 9 a.m. Eastern every single day, Monday to Friday, from August 12th to August 23rd. If you can't attend them live, that's okay, because they're going to be recorded and you'll be able to watch them for the rest of your life. In addition to that, after every session, we have an open Q&A panel, which allows you to directly ask your question to the leader who is speaking that day in his area of excellence, whether it's money, muscles, game, or frame. Every man will get his questions answered and no man will be left behind. In addition to that is our Masculine Empowerment Network Telegram chat. This is where you will be able to network with other high-value men around the world in order to grow your personal power as well as the other members of the group. We have had so many men from so many different walks of life. I'm talking millionaires, doctors, Navy SEALs, you name it. We have had them all through the Masculine Empowerment Network, and they are all very high-level guys that are added to the group. This is open 24 hours, where you have immediate and direct access to me and all my leaders in the community to help answer your questions simply at the palm of your hands. If you have problems with your text message game, send a text message screenshot. We'll look at it and we'll tell you what to do. If you want to look good for your next photo shoot, send us the outfits. Try them on. We'll tell you if you look good. We'll tell you if you look bad. Are you feeling down, depressed, feeling worthless, feeling like you have just endless anxiety? Talk to us. We'll get you through it. That's what we've been doing since 2019, and we're only getting better as the years go on. It's a group of positive men that are all unified under one cause, and that is getting better at our lives and maximizing our approach to self-improvement. This will be available immediately as well. So as soon as you sign up, you're going to have a link, click on that, and you're in there. The third part of the Masculine Empowerment Network is our Masculine Empowerment Network database. Since 2019, we have recorded every single webinar we have ever done with all the big names across the masculine self-improvement space. And if you miss a webinar, it's okay, because it's going to be put on that database. And in addition to that, you're going to have access to 4 complete years of training to catch you up and really have your own personal positive feed of masculine self-development, where you can watch and see other men just like you on their masculine journey of self-improvement, to help you feel like you're not alone and to answer all of your questions directly. With those 3 parts, that is what we are putting together with the Masculine Empowerment Network. However, I do have a bonus for you. For the first time ever, I am proud to announce that if you sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, you will be allowed to attend the Hawaii Masculine Empowerment Network Retreat. This will be only available to men who have joined the community, and we are going to be having a self-development live live-in training seminar in Honolulu, Hawaii, and it's going to be so amazing. As you know, we just did so many live events in Tokyo, Manila, and Orlando, Florida, and I really, truly believe that the power of us coming together and uniting and networking and learning and growing together is the most powerful asset you can ever have in the entire world. Join us, join our brotherhood, and know that we will not judge you, we will not put you down. We are all coming together to lift each other up and ascend to new heights as we march forward into what I believe to be a very, very bright future. And that leads me to my final point. For the first time ever in the history of the Masculine Empowerment Network, we are now adding a recruitment bonus where I will be paying you cash for bringing somebody who has never signed up to the Masculine Empowerment Network before. That's right. If you bring somebody to sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, I will pay you 50% of their sign-up fee after we complete the webinars and we get everybody on board. Because I truly believe that this is now the time to reach out to the brothers out there who want to help other people and reward you for doing the right thing, for growing the network, and continuing to win with me in the culture war. So don't forget, on August 1st, we are starting enrollment, and enrollment is only available for 5 days because we have to start the training on August 12th. So if that's something you're interested in, you can scan the QR code on the screen right now, or go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com and get on the waiting list, because enrollment will be done through email starting August 1st. I look forward to hanging out with you in the sun in Hawaii, teaching you in those webinars, and helping you in the Telegram chat, and so much more. Till then, I'll see you next time.
That's right. August 1st, it's going down. If you're not on the waiting list, join us. We're not going to enroll in. We're 8 days away. Take a look here. 8 days away. So go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com, get on the waiting list. And if you want to join us in the Inner Game Healing July Telegram chat, that is in the description box below. I'm going to do a quick little house cleaning, and then we are going to get rocking and rolling with the episode. So if you guys want to join us with the Inner Game July Challenge, it's going really good, actually. The Telegram chat is locked, so that people cannot save and forward your information, but this is what we're doing. So Inner Game July, grind. Number 1, no eating out unless for business. Number 2, gym 3 times a week minimum. That is me. I am in there 7 days a week right now. Really, really pushing it hard because I want to look sexy as fuck when I'm in Thailand on August 26th for the Passport Pro International Bootcamp Training Program. Finished 3 books. Full confession, guys. I'm behind on the books. I'm so behind. Number 4, self-improvement activity daily. Knocking those out of the park. Got a facial and got my eyebrows done on Saturday because being beautiful is a full-time job. Number 5, track your weight. 81.4 kilograms this morning. Looking good, looking lean and mean. Check me out on Hot Dude Life. I just posted physique pic. Target is about 77 kilos. I think after 4 is going to look good. And then, totally want to lose 7. That's like 14 pounds. Affirmations. Make sure you're just being nice to yourself instead of waging war endlessly in your mind upon yourself like most people do. Anytime I'm in a tough spot, I just like to sit down. I calm myself down and say, I can do it. I will do it. I can do it. I will do it. And number 7, my favorite one, no negative people. Guys, I'm telling you, life is like a magical fairy tale when you can kick all these negative, toxic losers out of your life. Yes, they are losers. Yes. I'm going to reiterate that. A negative person is a loser, and I just do not want that energy around me. Period. So that is us. It is me, Mystic MLD, and we're going to get right into it. So let me fire up the whiteboard. Okay. So get ready. Put your tinfoil hats on and join me as I predict the future once again. As you guys know, there's a lot been happening in the past couple of Jesus. It's only been 10 days. Yeah, 10 days since President Trump had the attempt on his life, and the plot thickens. It's getting, like I said, it's just getting crazier and crazier. And I'm going to break it all down for you right now as soon as, there we go. All right. So here's the timeline of things. I'm going to get my beautiful face off the camera just to really deliver you guys what needs to be done. Okay. So this is the chain of events. Okay. So first they had, this is the, okay. This is, I hate that one. Hold on. Oh. Okay. This is the plan to remove Trump. Okay, this is what's happening. So, oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Fucking iPad's being weird. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. Plan to remove Trump. Okay. So, first, media. Okay. The media smear. That's been happening forever. Okay. You had the Russia hoax. Okay. You had crooked Nancy Pelosi with the impeachments, which were totally bullshit, total waste of time, total waste of taxpayer dollars, only to keep their corrupt agenda going. As you know, Nancy Pelosi is the greatest stock trader of all time with a net worth of over $200 million, yet a position in Congress pays about $150,000 a year. How did she fucking do that? It's a magical mystery. Insider trading? God, no. She would not do that because that would be a threat to democracy. And that's what they say Donald Trump is. You could go online and see all her stock trades and how they're connected directly to legislation she passes. But we got to send money to Israel and we got to send money to Ukraine. Okay, don't pay attention to her making copious amounts of money and being involved in the American political system for fucking ever. Don't pay attention to that. Just pay attention to trans children. Okay, trans lives matter. All right. Black people are consistently oppressed by white people, and gay people are better than everybody, and women are better than men. Okay, don't forget that. Women are better than men. And if you don't think so, you are a white male, straight supremacist who votes for Trump. It doesn't even matter if you're black. You're actually white if you think that women are not better than men. Okay, you are the problem. Okay, just don't forget. So the media smear, that happened. Okay, but all this did was fail, and it exposed the media for being fake and gay, like Don Lemon. Don Lemon started his own channel and realized, oh shit, nobody gives a shit about a pompous black gay guy. In my opinion, every clout that you ever had in your life was given to you by CNN. So you can understand that once the spotlight is off these people, they're just pawns. Okay, you think it's just a coincidence that all these news anchors are homosexuals? No, seriously. You got Rachel Maddow, right, lesbian. You got Anderson, Take It in the Pooper Cooper, not related to Pooper Scooper Cooper, but both are gay. And then you got Don Lemon.
Gay.
If you point that out, you are a homophobic person. You fear homosexual superiority. Oh. All you can do is laugh at this fucking insanity. Okay, so the impeachment failed. Okay, and then what did they say? They're like, okay, Trump's like, okay, there's COVID, lock the borders. Okay, now China virus equal racist. Got it. Where else are we? Okay, and then the biggest victory is they scammed the election. And they caught a big W there. But now they have to fucking put up with all of their bullshit that they fucking ruined the White House with Joe Biden being the worst president in human history. Do you know Jimmy Carter died the other day? And I'm pretty sure he died because Joe Biden outranked him for worst president ever. And Jimmy Carter's like, oh God, I can die in peace now. Thank God, Jesus. Biden is now the worst president. I can die in peace. Thank you, Joe Biden. Okay. So then they scammed the election. All right. You can't hold Trump down. Trump is a fucking beast. Okay. He is the epitome of never give up. So he starts running again. And now what do? Lawfare. Okay. Lawsuits, bullshit lawsuits, bullshit upon bullshit upon bullshit. Okay. Trump's winning. The sentencing from the the New York trial with the corrupt Juan Marcon, or whatever the hell that fucking judge's name, clearly beta male snake. You could just tell by physiognomy. He's a weasel. He's a scum, and he was a pawn of the elites that failed. Guess what? Documents case now also failed. Okay. And keep in mind, these were strategically timed. These were strategically timed. They were building these cases since 2022, and they decided to launch them during his presidential candidacy run. It is not a coincidence. Okay. These people are not stupid. They're evil. They're incompetent in many ways, but they're not stupid. Okay. So you have that. That didn't work. Okay. Now what's happening? Popularity soaring. Okay. More problems. Even in the corrupt fake polls, okay, President Trump is winning across the board. Okay. Then the big moment here happened. The debate. You guys know I did live debate coverage. Okay. Joe Biden did horrendously. Okay. What does that do? Trump wins. Everybody starts turning on Biden. They're saying Biden's got to step down. These people are so full of shit too for the years and years and years. They're like, he is mentally capable as a president. He is super fit for the job. You know, the guy can't even win battles against gravity, and we're expecting him to win battles against like massive terrorist organizations. Putin, Xi Jinping. I mean, Xi Jinping and Putin have been loving the fact that Biden's been in office because everybody can see he's an old, incompetent man. He is literally incompetent. Look up the word. He is incompetent. Okay. After Trump wins the debate, they got desperate. And what happened? Okay. Assassination attempt. Now, Kimberly Cheadle has resigned. Okay. Big W for us, boys. All it took was the entire House Oversight Committee to subpoena her and berate her for 2 days straight. And finally, she showed her belly and she resigned. Okay. Yeah. See, shout out to White Lotus 04. He says, head of Secret Service resigned today so we can hold that W. That's right. W's in the chat, boys. W's in the chat. Big, big, big W. Okay. So assassination. Great. Now, guess what? Jesus intervenes. Okay. God has intervened himself. And now we have an investigation going into this, which reeks of corruption. Shooter spotted 41 minutes before he took his shots against Trump. 41 minutes. That's almost a full episode of The Boys. So you could start a full episode of The Boys and 41 minutes and pause it and be like, that's how long it took for the guy to get ready and shoot at Trump. And the Secret Service knew the whole time. 41 minutes. 41 minutes. Somebody says Allah, not Jesus. I don't know about that. I'm on Team Jesus. But I got a special place in my heart for the Muslim boys. Don't kill me, guys, please. Don't kill me. Please. I want to live. So now Ooh, excuse me. The cat is out the bag now. Okay. The cat is out the bag. And they killed the kid because they don't have, that was always part of the plan. Anytime the CIA or some kind of deep state organization makes a deal with you, part of that deal is killing you at the end of the deal so you don't talk. Okay. This kid got killed. But now you got the entire world dissecting this assassination attempt. This is similar to what Andrew Tate was saying. Like first they smear you, then they lawfare you, and if they can't do that, then they kill you. Okay? So now, after this happens, you got to get the guy out of sight. So Biden, miraculously, even though after taking 1 million boosters, Biden gets COVID. That's right. Biden catches a cold in the middle of summer. Wow. How many of you guys caught a cold this summer? The reason is he keeps fucking up. Okay. He is stuttering Stanley. He is just a complete embarrassment. And like they cannot cope and lie anymore. They cannot cope and lie anymore. The guy's got to go. And so they pulled a coup. And they're like, this is what I think they said. Either you step down or you will be taken down by the 25th Amendment. Now, here's what's going to happen. Kamala is going to be the first woman president of the United States of America and the first black woman, fake black woman, president of the United States. She's going to get her job like all DEI people do. Not through merit, but through manipulating the system. So now I have Kamala Harris. Okay. And they're still going to try and scam the election. And the other guys, it's like, oh, well, the reason she got voted in is because, you know, she's the first woman and first black woman who's president. And that's going to be the plan. Evan B. Daniels with the nicest comment ever. What, where does this even come from? How did you deduce that, Evan? Evan, we could find you. If you studied harder in school, you wouldn't be so angry. You would have amounted to something unlike you, Dad. What happened to you? Show me on the doll where Daddy touched you that made you like this. Oh, man. What is wrong with you people? That is so funny. I'm so glad I'm not miserable like you. So let's talk about some news things now. That is what I think is going to happen because there's no way for them to win with Biden. And I got a couple things here, too. So they're already breaking the rules and breaking the law. Okay, I'm going to show you right here. So already President Trump has turned the tables on these scumbags, and he is filing a complaint. Take a look here. It says, the Trump campaign has filed a complaint with the Federal Election Commission after Democrats staged a successful coup on President Biden. A coup is like a violent takeover or non-violent. The Trump campaign is accusing Biden and VP Kamala Harris of violating campaign finance laws by rolling over funds. Uh-oh. Kamala Harris is seeking to perpetrate a $91.5 million heist of Joe Biden's leftover campaign cash, a brazen money grab that would constitute the single largest excessive contribution and biggest violation in the history of the Federal Election Campaign Act of 1971. Setting records there, Kamala. That's great, said General Counsel David Warrington. Warrington accused Biden and Harris of flagrantly violating the act by making and receiving an excessive contribution of nearly $100 million and for filing fraudulent forms with the commission purporting to repurpose one candidate's principal campaign committee for the use of another candidate. Early this month, Trump predicted Harris would be replacing Biden. Trump also raised concerns this week about having to spend millions of dollars fighting Joe Biden before Democrats pulled off the successful coup. And this is the clean video we have here. So now he said this. This is from Donald Trump directly on Truth Social. So we are forced to spend time and money on fighting crooked Joe Biden. He polls very badly after having a terrible debate and quits the race. Now we have to start all over again. Shouldn't the Republican Party be reimbursed for fraud in that everyone around Joe, including his doctors and the fake news media, knew he was not capable of running for or being president? Just asking. And here's the video.
How did I do with the debate the other night?
Amazing.
That old broken down pile of crap.
Yeah.
It's a bad guy. He just quit, He's quitting the race. Is that right? Yep, I got him out of the race. And that means we have Kamala. I think she's going to be better. She's so bad. She's so pathetic. It's so amazing. It's just so fucking bad. So I just can't imagine. But can you imagine that guy dealing with Putin and the president of China, who's a fierce person? He's a fierce man. Very tough guy, and they see him. They probably he can't. But they just announced he's probably quitting. Good.
Very good. Yeah, that's amazing.
Just keep knocking him out. Right?
That's where he said Kamala's terrible. It's all just terrible. So there's a couple things that I want to bring to your guys' attention. All right. So they had a call the other day that was just so fucking mega cringe. Okay. Oh, wow. Elon just tweeted something out. Interesting. I'm going to play that after. Hold on. All right. Now, this is what Kamala was saying. And I just want to listen. I want you guys to listen. Okay. And you just tell me what you make of this phone call, because this is what they said. Okay. Let me find the full clip. Okay, here we go. This is so cringe. This is so mega cringe. Okay, take a look here. This is apparently Joe Biden talking to Kamala on the phone, even though he has COVID at the time. Take a look.
I'd like to introduce a man who we all admire and respect because he has done and continues to do so much for our country. Mr. President, thank you for calling in today. Over to you.
Julie, if I didn't have COVID, I'd be sitting there with you, standing there with you. I'm so proud of what you've all done. And but this COVID has keeping me out of people's hair for the next 3 or 4 days. But I'm going to be on the road, and I'm not going anywhere. It's kept me away a little bit, but I want people to remember that what we have done has been incredible. And we get so much more we're going to get done. And so I want to say hello to Kamala, if she can hear me. I know she's going to be speaking shortly. And I want to say to the team, embrace her. She's the best. I want to call today to thank everybody in this effort. I know yesterday's news was surprising, and it was hard for you to hear, but it was the right thing to do. I know it's hard because you poured your heart and soul into me to help us win this thing, help me get this nomination.
All these people that support the Democratic Party, they just look ill and sickly. This woman looks like she's been through a sea of dick and trauma. Like, you don't see people that in like the Republican National Convention, everybody looks so clean. Everybody looked like they had morals. This woman looks like she's in between fucking crack pipe hits. She looks like a washed up Latina version of Sarah Connor that lost the war against the machines.
helped me win the nomination and then go on to win the presidency. But you know, you're an amazing team, but we've got a great, I think we made the right decision. I know how hard you've worked, how many sacrifices you've made. And so many of you uprooted your lives for me, and the kind of commitment few people make for anything these days, but you made it. And I've been honored and humbled. I mean, this is from the bottom of my heart. My word is a Biden, that for all you've done for me and my family.
My word is Biden. My word is Biden. And I love how even this bitch on national TV cannot even fucking stop checking her cell phone. Like, just got to get my quick hit of dopamine.
And we built the best campaign in organization in history. I've been doing this. I always kid and say, I know I'm only 40, but I've been around a long time. I don't know of a better campaign organization, grassroots campaign. You know, we have over 230 offices opened. We have over 2,000 paid staff, and we have literally several thousand volunteers on a regular basis, thousands of them. And they've been relentless and tireless in reaching out and contacting voters. The leadership of this campaign has been amazing. Jen O'Malley, Dillon, Julie, Quinton, Michael Tyler, Rob Flaherty, Rufus on raising money, and so many more. You built this team. You brought them together. You brought us together. You've inspired them, and you've done what leaders do. Now we got to, you know, the name has changed at the top of the ticket, but the mission hasn't changed at all. And by the way, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be out there in the campaign with her, with Kamala. I'm going to be working like hell, both as a sitting president, getting legislation passed, as well as in campaigning. You know, what we still need to save this democracy. And Trump is still a danger to the community, he's a danger to the nation. And just ask my foreign policy colleagues, my counterparts, and other people around the world and at home. Look, so I'm hoping you'll give every bit of your heart and soul that you gave to me to Kamala. And I want you to know, I won't be on the ticket, but I'm still going to be fully engaged. I've got 6 months left of my presidency. I'm determined to get as much done as I possibly can, both foreign policy and domestic policy. Keep lowering costs for families, continue to speak out on guns.
Where is the lower cost for families? Where is anybody? Because everybody seems to be complaining about the cost of everything. Is like, I mean, you can hear in my voice that I'm just dumbfounded because this is just so fucking retarded that I can't even believe anything.
And child care, elder care, prescription drugs, and climate. Climate still is the existential threat that we face, and we have. If we don't win this thing, it's all in jeopardy.
That's right. So the climate thing is a real problem. So what we need to do is we need to charge you guys taxes because the sun is hot. We are going to build a wall around the sun because sunlight is racist, sexist, and homophobic. And only your American tax dollars can stop the sun, stop the war in Ukraine, stop the war in Palestine, and just give us your money and shut the fuck up. And don't forget to enthusiastically love gay people and send your children to be indoctrinated by the armies of homosexuals that are doing drag queen story hour, because we do not need children to be educated on calories, all these little fat little American kids running around. Okay, we do not need children to be educated on math, even despite us as Americans having some of the worst math scores globally. Illiteracy, bad reading, I mean, broken families. No, we need to charge you taxes because the sun is hot. Okay. And the president is going to continue to use private airlines and private helicopters. So are members of Congress. And only your tax dollars can stop the excessive use of carbon or whatever the fuck they're bitching about. But yeah, we're going to build a wall around the sun because that's just what we're going to do.
And we got to keep working for an end to the war in Gaza. I'll be working very closely with the Israelis and with the Palestinians to try to work out how we can get the Gaza war to end and Middle East peace and get all those hostages home. I think we're on the verge of being able to do that. And we got to keep our alliances together. It's critically important. It took a while for me to build these alliances. Most of these are my colleagues have acknowledged that, but it's critically important for our safety and security. And I know I'll be doing whatever Kamala wants me or needs me to do in addition. So let me be real clear. We're still fighting in this fight together. I'm not going anywhere. And I want you to know you've always had my back, and I promise you, I will always have your back. And I'm anxious for you all to hear from Kamala. So thank you, Julie. You're the best.
This is like, guys, you have a dream, okay? If you feel like you can't do something, and you feel like I have a dream, but I just don't feel competent, remember, there are people out there actively die hard voting for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris right now, okay? If they could pull that off, you could do whatever you want, okay? Just don't forget that. So that was the full little speech that he had. And then all creepy Kamala, she comes up and I don't know, you could tell. I mean, are they this stupid? You tell me. Let's see if you guys pick up on it.
It is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call. And
what was that?
It is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call.
I'm sorry, what? Could you speak into my good ear? I thought I heard you called me Ace.
It is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call, and we've been talking.
Are you guys picking that up, or am I just fully retarded? Both are equal options.
It is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call.
I know you're still on the call.
It is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call, and we've been talking every day. You guys heard it from Doug's voice. We love Joe and Jill. We really do. They truly are like family to us. And we do, everybody here does.
It's mutual.
I knew you were still there. You're not going anywhere, Joe.
I'm watching you, kid. I'm watching you, kid. I love you.
I love you, Joe. Oh, it is so good.
Shameless. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I think they have a slow motion version of this too. But yeah. So here we are. So this is what I think is going to happen. I think that they are going to invoke maybe the 25th Amendment. I don't know. Just put my iPad away. This guy is bad publicity for the Democratic Party. Okay. And they cannot handle any more bad press. I mean, every party, they typically in what they have, what is it called? It's called like the October surprise. Typically in politics, you know, running the United States presidency, they always have something called the October surprise, which is like massive dirt on the other person. So we got to see what happens. But it just seems that it's all falling apart. I would not put it past them to kill Biden as well, because Biden, there were reports about him having a medical emergency, and he was missing from public for a while. And then here he goes. He was missing for 6 days. And take a look here. He's got a mask in hand. You know, you need the propaganda.
You dropped out of the race, sir.
How are you feeling about Harris's campaign?
Can Harris beat Trump?
Can Harris beat Trump, Mr. President?
Now, I'm going to go full conspiracy mode now. Okay. If you ever seen that movie, Mission Impossible, all right, where this guy, they consistently put on these like fake masks. I swear to God, I don't know. It just look at this was the real Biden. Okay. Look at him bumbling his way through the debate. Okay. This is the guy who just had a super sharp phone call. Keep in mind, he was hopped up on every drug in the world for this debate. And just take a look here.
What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. I mean, billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they, in fact, pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%, either one of those numbers, they'd raise $500 million, billion dollars, I should say, in a 10-year period. We'd be able to wipe out his debt. We'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare.
He couldn't even make it through a 1-minute segment right there, but he just had a 4-minute perfect speech on the phone. I don't believe it. You guys know that you can clone voices with AI. And honestly speaking, I wouldn't put it past these people. And my rationale is pretty simple. Okay. In 1940s, we were dropping nuclear bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Okay. Like amazing technology. What the fuck do we have now? It is literally 70 years plus later. And you're telling me we don't have shit like this? And take a look at this. This shit just creeps me out. The first one doesn't creep me out so much, but take a look at this. This is from that crazy motherfucker, Stu Peters, that I was on the Fresh and Fit show with. Okay.
North Carolina. And he was a very conservative guy who was very, very.
Oh my gosh, that's a mask.
They say that's a mask there. So I don't necessarily know. I don't really touch old people or their skin, but the fact that that shit is like folding, does that happen to you when you're old? I don't know. Your skin just folds under you like that. Dr. B, what do you say? Dr. B's a doctor. Maybe he can give us an answer. So there's that. But this one is like, this is sus as fuck. Look at his forehead. Okay.
Can you tell me this is normal? Look at his forehead. This is bullshit. That's a mask. That's a skin mask. It ain't normal. Look at it. Bullshit. Can you tell me this is?
I mean, like, is he having a forehead malfunction? Does this happen when you're old, that your skin and your eyebrows just start collecting like this and rolling up?
Can you tell me this is normal? Look at his forehead. This is bullshit. That's a mask. That's a skin mask. It ain't normal. Look at it.
So that's weird, right? And then my buddy Joseph actually made a great little thing. Joseph Everett, from what I've learned, good guy. I like this guy. He had the balls to get in the ring with me and fight me. I like this guy. He's a good guy. Take a look at his Instagram here, where he posted it. Oh, 1 second. Let me just find it's under media. Oh no, did he delete it? Well, there has been evidence of his signature being manipulated. Oh no, did he delete it? That's weird. Joseph, come on, don't be a pussy. Let's see if I can find it. Uno momento, por favor. Let me see. I'll just find it real quick. Biden's signature, because a couple things that were really weird too. Actually, Elon just posted something. I want to play that because he also didn't learn his team of anything. Everybody found out through fucking X. Like nobody knew. And they've wiped his schedule. Everything's been off the schedule. So you're looking, he's definitely going to stand down, and they're going to try to use this fake media hype to be like, oh, the first black woman president. Woo! Yay! The complete opposite of racism, choosing someone because of their race. About 3 weeks ago, the media told you that Biden was sharp as a tack. 2 days ago, the poor guy was basically forced at gunpoint to resign as Democratic nominee. His staff weren't even informed. Now they're saying Kamala is the best thing ever. Take a look at this.
This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
He is sharp, intensely probing, and detail-oriented and focused.
For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. Billionaires in America.
This is a man who is sharp, who is on top of his game, who knows what's going on.
He's smart. He's on his game. His mental acuity is great.
This is a very sharp president.
And the people that I've talked to say he's as sharp as a tack. He's fine.
They say he's sharp. There's not a problem. He was sharp. He was sharper than anyone I've spoken to.
The president is sharp, and he is tireless.
He is sharp as ever.
And he's fine. All this right-wing propaganda that his mental acuity is declined is wrong.
His brain is good. He's still great.
He is sharp in meetings. I believe the people who say that behind closed doors, Joe Biden remains sharp.
In meetings, Joe Biden is sharp.
He's sharp. He's fit.
There is nothing to these challenges, these suggestions that somehow he's not sharp. He's sharp as a tack.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything.
If you voted for him, like,
retard alert.
Thing we have to do with look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death.
Actually, Joe Biden is sharper.
My mom calls me every day and just talks about how much she hates the Democratic Party, right? And my mom is a colored woman, immigrant woman. She's on the front news of Miami Herald on their Instagram. You go check that out. She's wearing my Never Surrender Trump shirt. And she even told me last night, she's like, honestly, she's like, I just feel compassion for him as an old man. Like, they are clearly just abusing this man. Look at him. Does this guy look like he's really running the United States of America? This confused senior citizen who can't even complete sentences is supposed to broker a peace deal between Palestine and Israel. Just joking. They're never going to broker a peace deal until Palestine's gone, because that's what Israel wants. Oh, no. Did I break your little bubble of safety? I'm sorry. Israel's our greatest ally. My bad. This guy's supposed to tell, Russia to chill out. This guy's supposed to fucking tell China to stop fucking, taking islands from Japan and taking islands from Korea and the Philippines. He's supposed to tell them to stop doing that. He's going to stop China's Air Force from being the largest Air Force in the world now, as well as their Navy is now the largest Navy in the world now. I mean, China is a joke, and they're going broke. They're doing their damnedest, but sorry, capitalism's the only way, fucking idiots. This guy right here. This guy's going to tell the Saudis to get back on the petrodollar. Eddie Martin is correct.
Retard alert.
Beat Medicaid, beat it to death.
Actually, Joe Biden is sharper and has more mental.
Billy Huang, this is why I love you. This is the exact same thing I told my mom. I do not feel sorry for this guy. This guy is corrupt. This is guy is evil and karma is real. And you go to the world being a dirtbag, killing people, having people killed, stealing money, being a piece of shit. Look at you now. Your presidency is the largest stain in the history of all presidents, and you deserve it. All evil comes to light. All evil is going to be exposed, okay? The only thing that keeps a lie going is more lies. And karma is real, man. And you go through this world being a dirtbag, you think you're going to fucking have a good life? No. A good life is for a person who is good, okay? You can't have a good life if you're a bad person. You cannot. And you shall know them by their fruits. Yeah, exactly. Adon Smith, exactly. You should know them by his sons are scumbags too. Okay, one got brain cancer and died. I'm not saying, you know, whatever, but you know, him, Hunter, crackhead, literal crackhead son. Look at the Trump family. All look clean. All of them have no fucking criminal records. They're never in the tabloids for being fucking crackheads or anything bad. I think the only thing is like Don Trump Jr. got some flack because he killed that elephant on a safari. But hey, it is what it is, you know? He did it. Deal with it. At least he's not out here killing children and trafficking them and all this shit like these fuckers are.
Acuity. And Donald Trump, because more people believe that actually Joe Biden's middle acuity is better than Donald Trump.
I mean, he's sharp as he's funny, he's sharp as a tack. Kamala Harris says he is up to this task. He's, you know, sharp as a tack, and he's smart, he's energetic. One of the themes this election cycle is that Joe Biden is too old to lead, and so everyone is seizing upon this. And it is a classic disinformation tactic. If you edit it in such a way, you can make it appear that he fits this narrative.
That's right. It says he's also a pedo who abused his own daughter. And if you looked at what they found in the Hunter Biden laptop, they referred to Joe Biden as Pedo Peter. That's what they called him. Pedo Peter. Look it up. It's real. And that's also part of the disinformation campaign in 2020 when he said 51 Secret Service agent members signed off and said that the Hunter Biden laptop was not real. It was a Russian conspiracy. They lied to the American people, and the people who hated Trump, they were blinded by the own hatred they have in their own lives. They projected upon Trump like, oh, you see, it's Russian disinformation. Now shoving their fucking heads in the sands like a bunch of ostriches as the truth comes to light.
That he is slow, that he is wandering off.
I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. But by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
That's the biggest lie that he's a 6 handicap of all.
I was at 8 handicap. 8.
President Biden has proven himself to have a strong memory.
He has a great memory.
His mind is just as quick as ever.
He is sharp enough.
Biden was sharp and on top of it.
But Soldier for Christ, we are at war says exactly what I said to my mom. I said, Mom, this is why women never lead revolutions. This is why women never actually make a big change in history. Because you can sit here and feel compassion for this man, but this man fucking hates you, Mom. He hates the American people. He does not care. He looks at you all as stupid pawns who've been believing his lies for 30 fucking odd years. These people would have you dead in a heartbeat and wouldn't even think twice about you. MLD, is this level of political corruption present in Japan? Yes, absolutely.
President Biden.
The Japanese are waking up too. Right now, there has never been so many Japanese leaving Japan and living outside because the poor Japanese are slaves here. I mean, it is a slave culture. You are literally a fucking slave. That is why all these people are alcoholics out here. There's low-key sadness in the air. Japan is dying because they're not having enough kids because they're involved in this toxic ass work culture. And one of the most craziest psychotic tax systems ever. They fucking rape the shit out of these Japanese people. No lube, and they just all go along with it like lemmings. And that's why the country's dying. There is no hope or future for Japan. Japan is over. So come over here and pillage with me, boys.
He's sharp. He's focused. He's bright.
The president is sharp as a tack. Sharp as a tack.
President Biden's doctors say he is in good physical and cognitive health.
Joe Biden, sharp as a tack.
The president was sharp as a tack.
The president's very sharp because he is so sharp and he's on top of everything.
He seems right on top of it. The man is competent, alert,
Fully cognizant and sharp.
He's completely mentally sharp.
He's sharp, he's engaged.
He is sharp, he is engaged, and he is commanding.
That's pretty sharp. Mentally sharp.
Biden was sharp.
Sharp and substantive.
He is very sharp.
And he's just sharp.
This is painful, and I'm going to play the whole thing because I want you guys, if you voted for this guy, I want you to realize how dumb you are, because only then can you make the massive change that is needed in your life. Because if you got finessed on the easiest thing to not finesse somebody on, I'm sure that other parts of your life can need a little bit of help. So we're going to sit here and watch the entire thing.
Sharp as a tack.
Biden is sharp.
The president is sharp and as able as ever.
This is a man that's on his.
Somebody, Jim says, MLD, which Asian leaders are on our side if you're a MAGA? His name was Shinzo Abe, and they killed him. He was the largest leader of the anti-communist party in Asia. Right now, communism is taking over Asia, guys. I don't know if you guys realize that. China, Vietnam, a lot of these fucking smaller third world countries are latching onto China because they are providing some kind of economic growth, but they got to be fucking commies.
He was focused. His recall was good.
He was actually quite sharp and on top of it.
He is on the ball.
And you're going to see
Look at that. Jason, one of the veteran members of the Masculine Empowerment Network, clearly sees everyone fed the word sharp to repeat. I'm going to show you something after this. Pay attention.
how smart he is. And
This guy's as sharp as a knife.
Tonight, he may have to channel both the president in him and the bruising, brawling candidate in him, and maybe a little bit of Eminem in his famous 8 Mile rap battle.
I come from Scranton, Pennsylvania. I'm from a household where the kitchen tables, things weren't able to be met during the month. It was a problem.
you see him interact, you see him engage. He took some questions and is sharp with his answers.
What I did, when, for example, he wants to get rid of the ability of Medicare
He's actually perfectly sharp. He's totally focused. He's very sharp. And the proof is in the performance.
I made sure every company in the world, every pharmaceutical company, cannot have to pay. And by the way,
So every day, millions of Americans.
And I'm telling you, this guy's tough. He's smart. He's on his game.
And there's no question that Biden presents stronger, younger, more energetic.
The president has no impact.
Shout out to my main man, Edwin Fu, in the house. A real friend, because he knew me before I blew up, and he watched me become a multimillionaire. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, international playboy, and all-around nice guy.
Impairment.
I see his vigor. I see his energy. I say his age is an asset.
He's wise.
Yes, he's wise. He has wisdom.
He's at the top of his game.
I think he's better than he's ever been.
This is great.
Sharp as a tack.
As I said, very sharp, incredibly engaged.
Strong, steady. He's always on ball.
Not only is he fit to do the job, he's doing a hell of a damn job.
I thought he was sharp.
His strength is unshakable. Joe Biden is extraordinarily strong.
The White House said Biden is sharp and his critics are playing partisan politics.
That's the definition of disinformation.
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts.
President Biden is absolutely fit.
There's no doubt in my mind that the president is mentally fit for office.
I'm coming directly to you for ask a quick favor.
Beautiful video.
Or whoever made that.
Some of you guys are saying, wow, why was everybody saying the same thing? That's a good question. You may want to know that's not exactly the first time we've seen this.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our Treasure Valley communities,
The El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities.
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about trouble and trying to be responsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
the sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these stories they think are true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Extremely, extremely dangerous to our democracy. But you guys want to know something that's not? This is not dangerous. This is the future right here. If you guys forgot, this is your first time seeing this. This is what is a top priority in America right here. That transgender man.
Working to heal the world and healing ourselves. Yellow means sunlight, 'cause
Phenomenal.
you gotta shine bright. Green means nature, and we gotta fight to keep our earth a thriving.
Your tax dollars hard at work.
Doesn't it just fill you with pride, showing who you are on the inside? With the pride flag up high, be true to you. Happy Pride, everyone! Yeah! Blue means harmony, working together.
That guy's going to hell for sure. That's all you got to do is laugh, because that's the number one thing you could do. Laugh at these people and do not obey. Literally laugh at these people and do not obey. That's it, because it's all fake. It's all gay. Every candidate hates you. They don't give a shit about you whatsoever. Okay. The reason they hate Trump is because he is actually not part of the machine. He's not. Now, I know some people aren't happy with, JD Vance as his pick, and he's, JD Vance has an ugly wife, so that's like, that's strike one. Never trust a man with an ugly wife. But and the candidate is kind of, wild. So I mean, not the candidate, sorry, the cabinet is a little bit wild, but I'm telling you, I think that the thing about this is this, okay? Do not grow attached to Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a symbol of the collective consciousness waking up. Okay, people that still support Biden are asleep. They are so fucking stupid. These people trust the government. They think taxation is a good thing. They think that the government is effectively using our taxes with no fucking goddamn ledger or any kind of accountability when they could easily provide it like that. These people are taking back deal doors all the time, and I'm not talking about just sexual ones, all right? They are absolutely corrupt, and more people are waking up and realizing the truth. People like you, and thank God for platforms like Rumble and X, where free speech is still alive. Okay, which, by the way, I've been meaning to tell you guys. I want to tell you guys seriously, honestly, a super thank you from the bottom of my heart, because the Rumble channel has been doing really, really well. Take a look at these numbers real quick, okay? So I only have 2,300 followers on Rumble. But if you look at the percentage, this had 770 from yesterday, and then this had 1,000 views. Almost 50% of my followers saw this. This had 10,000 views, which is a great one with Ryan Dawson. Check that one out. Free Consultation Friday, surprisingly, has 1.4K views. I didn't know it was that popular until I checked out the analytics today. The numbers here are growing really strongly. So, and that's because of you guys at home, viewers like you. So thank you so much for subscribing. Go ahead, check me out on Rumble, because if you look at that and look at the comparison of my YouTube channel, now keep in mind, I have 229,000 subscribers on YouTube, but somehow the live stream viewership here doesn't really get over 200 unless it's like a banger of a show. So if you take a look here, 228,000, I'm bleeding out subs. And you can see, look, 2,000 views, 2,000 views. This one's 38K because Brian promoted that to his community. 1.4K, 2.1K, 900, 3.6K, 2.4, 5.2, 1.3. This was a fire episode. So you could see there's clearly something going on. And then on X, if you're not following me on X, this is like my 16th account, but this is Big Daddy Elon's in charge now, so nobody's getting banned. This is me here, and we got 13 live viewers watching. So shout out to you people watching me on X. I'm currently banned on Twitch for saying the word faggot. That's pretty gay of them to ban me. I mean, what a bunch of fags, quite frankly. And to end, I have a very important announcement from a beautiful woman for you guys to pay attention to. Okay. Take a look here as this beautiful, clearly mentally stable white woman has something to say.
If you're a man and you vote for a woman to be president, you're a faggot.
Nothing hotter than a woman calling another guy faggot. That's going to do it for us today, guys. Keep an eye on the whole scam. Apparently, Biden's going to be talking tomorrow. Is it a clone? Is it a body double? You can't put anything past these psychopaths. But I will say this. I'm pretty sure he's going to resign president. And then Kamala is going to be like, oh, look at me. I'm the first black woman president. Everybody celebrate. And Obama's going to come out and, probably whip out her dick and jerk her off. And the big might's going to finish them both off. It's all fake. It's all gay. Laugh at it. Don't comply. You know what the real answer is. Money, muscles, game, frame. And just being on top of the game, baby. Staying on top of it. Work on yourself every day. Don't let this shit dishearten you. Be so happy that you're smart and aware. Be so happy that you're not like the rest of these people, and understand that good things are coming for you. I've been consistently saying it. Good times are coming. There is not a dark future ahead for us. Good times are coming because good people prevail. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.